What's up, guys? Today what I want to do is a really quick lesson on reading waves. When we take beginners out the back, probably the most common question people have is, how do I read the wave? How do I know if the wave is going left or right? I don't have a clue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I show people, and this helps them out a lot. So basically the first thing I do is I tell them, take a look at the horizon. The horizon is usually a perfectly straight line. And because of the horizon, you can see the angles in the wave. So everybody kind of can tell when a wave is coming at them. So what I tell them to do is I say, when a wave comes at you, identify the highest point of the wave. So if we take this example right here, you can see the highest point of the wave is right here where this red arrow is. And the side with the steepest angle down is usually the direction that you're going to want to go, because that means the wave is going to peel. Okay? That's usually how you can tell. A lot of times if you can't tell, it means it's going to break too fast. You're not going to be able to go that way. It's going to close out on you. So it's that simple. When a wave is coming, the first thing you want to do is identify the highest point of the wave. Look for the steepest slope on each side. In this case, this would be a right. So it's always to the surfer. So the surfer's right, the surfer's left. So even though we're facing that way, the wave, I'm going to call this a right because it's to the surfer's right. So here's another example right here. This is a split peak. So sometimes the wave comes and it's an even angle on both sides. It means it's going to break in both directions. So you identify the peak, and if they look pretty much similar, that usually means you go left or right. This is an example of a closeout. It's kind of a straight line here, and then there's a slope down here. So if you're over here, this is where you have to paddle over to the point right here so you can get by the shoulder and you want to go. In this case, this would be a left, going that way. If you try to go this way, or if you're too far over here, it's going to close out on you. Okay, so one more thing I want to emphasize is, the steeper the slope is, the slower the wave will peel. The less angle on the slope, the faster the wave will peel. So it's not saying that you couldn't go this direction, but be prepared that it's going to be a faster wave, which means you probably have to pump down a line or generate speed. If you're a beginner, you're going to want to look for the more of an angle from the steepest part. Position yourself as close as you can to this point, and then you know which way you're going to go. It's that simple. So go out next time you go and surf and look for the highest point of the wave, steepest angle, and that's your direction.